ja kuin taikaiskusta. Olen ruudussa äänessä. Eikö ole mukava? Aivan ihan. Tänään tosiaan pelataan Hogwarts Legacyä. Ja ekstra juttuna on se, että aloitetaan alusta. Koko hässäkkä ja pienellä twistillä, koska käytetään modeja. En mä tiedä. Katsotaan, mitä tapahtuu. Miten meidän käy. Toimiiko modit ylipäätään? Kaatuuko peli koko ajan tai jotain muuta? Eli lisää sedän sekoilua kuvassa. Tai katsotaan, kestää hommassa. Lähdetään kahtoon. Täällä meillä on homma sikäli mikäli suht eredi. Niin siellä on siis tämmösiä tahdon lentää Dark Wizard-tyylillä. Sitten on vähän parannettuja taikoja. Ei cooldown enemmän, se on ärsyttävä. Pystyy spämmäämään. Ja kyllä, unlockataan kaikki. Katsotaan missä vaiheessa päästään käyttämään. Sitten vähän wardrobe. Vähän tylsiä, joo, mutta testataan näillä, koska ei voi tietää. Nämä on toiminut ihan hyvin nämä edelliset, mutta mä haluan aloittaa alusta. Let's test. Exacto patronum. Sori, piti käyttää. No. No. You have been accepted at Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry as a 5th year student. Term begins on 1st September. Preliminary supplies have been collected for you and will accompany you on your journey to the castle. As you may be aware, the decree for the reasonable restriction of underage sorcery prohibits the use of magic by those under the age of 17 outside of school. Professor Weasley, Deputy Headmistress. Asians. Joo. Niin, tässä pitää tehdä tää hahmo alkuun. En muista mitään. Me lähdetään tekemään ihan niinku ite. I see myself somewhere. Aika samaan näköisiähän nämä melkein kaikki on, että se ihan hirveitä eroja silleen oo. On nää ihan tälle geneeriselle ykköselle. On tommonen puottavana. Kyllä, laitetaan päähän, koska hän löytyy. Leda on vähän tohon suuntaan oleva nykyään, mutta ei läheskään siisti. Ei se ihan noin pitkä ole tästä päältä. Aika lähellä. Ihan noin tummat. Itse joo, rupeaa harmaantuu. Tämmöstä vähän harmaata voi olla siinä. Tää on aika jees. No mitäs kaikkea muuta vaihtoehtoja? Tehdäänkö tästä niinku silleen realistinen vai sitten niinku enemmän niinku hauska? Tehdään tästä niinku enemmän hauska, niin sitten tehdään sitä tai ihan muuta se ilmastotori. Tää Today ulkona käy. Me aloitetaan niinku ihan tälleen. Tästä aivan pikkasen punaa. Kyllä. Se on aika lähellä. Näitä ei ole. Auma halottu. Mulla on naamassa niitä. Arabiakaan ei pahemmin. Siniset on silmät, siniset on. Minulla on siniset silmät. Vähän tommoset niinku harmaa sinistä kyllä. Nyt ei. Eyebrow, joo, mutta ei oo tosiaankaan. Tuuhet on aika ohkaset. Ohkaset ovat. Myös hänelle. On aika lähellä.
A few cobwebs and some dust.
That was quite something. I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade. I am indeed a student, but I could very well be able to help you.
Hei, sitten meillä oli se asiassa meillä oli tuolla generaattori, kyllä me kokeillaan uudestaan, tuo ei ollut vielä hyvä. Eikä. Kokeillaan vielä kerran. Okei. Saatiin siellä nimi. Tää kelevaa mulle. Näin. Nettisivu. Elikkä siis tämmönen nettisivu täällä näin, niin täältä tuli tää nimi, kuulkaa. Sitten. Ja mennään sit sillä. Start your journey. Siitä on tovi, kun tänne on pelannut.
It appears we are almost ready to depart. It's a pity we didn't have a bit more time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly to a second-hand wand. You'll be a force to be reckoned with when you get your own.
Thank you,
Second-hand
Professor Fig.
wand.
I appreciate you working with me all the time again.
Am I a Weasley? Sorry.
Eleazar! George! Glad my rather cryptic description of our location did not thwart your finding us.
I've apparated to more vaguely defined destinations than this. Though I confess I may have miscalculated slightly on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some theatre-goers in the West End.
It's been much too long. When I received your owl, I must say I...
Best not speak here, Eleazar.
Of course. Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start-of-term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea. As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
After you.
Not at
Ages
all,
since
sir.
I've been to the castle. Would be good to see the old pile of rocks.
What were you looking at? Me? Can't you tell? Suspicious. Lots of suspicion. Voidaan skipata tää, koska tää ei kuulu in the game.
Glad I caught you
Ylimääräistä
before you left
bullshit.
Scotland.
Just barely.
And who is your traveling companion?
A new student.
New?
Yes, sir. I'm starting school as a 5th year.
How extraordinary.
It is indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so late.
Nor have I.
Of course, as the other 5th years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to speed a bit before the term begins.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better mentor. Professor Fig is not only an exceptional teacher, he's also a remarkably intuitive and gifted wizard.
Mr. Osric is prone to
Oh,
flattery.
really?
I dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far at the ministry.
Have you seen this?
Tyyppi hallitsee siis
I
peräseen
have.
luolannon.
Opinions differ as to how great a threat Ranrock really is.
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the ministry, I believe he is a
Did I see
significant
wing
threat.
there?
And it was your wife, Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Miriam? How?
She wrote to me about Ranrock before she died, wondering what the ministry knew about his activities. Before I could
Ragnarok.
respond, I
Ranrock.
received
Ragnarok.
this.
Ranrock.
It was the last thing she sent me, Eleazar. It came to me via her owl.
Nyt tässä tulee
With
kyllä
no
paha.
correspondence.
Tää päättää, että
I
mihinkä
can only assume
That she had to get rid of it quickly to keep it safe.
niin
presumably
tupaamaan
from
haluan mennä.
Ranrock. I cannot open it. Whatever magic protects
Ja kuten
this is
näette, siis mä oon
powerful
alussa.
indeed.
Mä oon pelannut tää
It looks like
lyhyksessä.
goblin metal. That's
Aloittanut reivit
What's
tuossa.
that glow? I don't see a glow.
Oli mulla niinku 2/4.
Nor do
Sitten se
I.
olisi niinku joko Gryffindor tai sitten se olisi puffeli. Gryffindor.
Merlin,
I don't wanna be
it-
Harry.
How did you...
Wait! We did.
En silleen niinku...
Hang on!
Se ei hoksita. Eli kai mä sitten on Hufflepuff. Koska mä en halua mennä kuitenkaan samaan tapaan niin kuin 2 kertaa. Ihan vaan sillä siis. Suoritamme sitten uffeli-puffeli. Wackio. Oh. Squirrel. AVOKADOKERMA. AVOKADOKERMA.
That's a bit.
Take
Cling,
this.
cling, cling,
It's
cling,
Wiggle
cling.
World potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
Wiggle one. Jiggle wiggle with it. Na 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 na. Na na
What happened?
na na na.
Oh, George,
Jiggle wiggle with it.
I can't believe he... What the hell got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never...
Professor? Sir, where are we?
I'm not sure.
Aikoja.
But that key you discovered was clearly a port key.
Port key.
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
I'm feeling better, sir. If you'd like to look around a bit.
I would. But stay close. We've no idea who created this port key. Or why.
Takkiero. Taas niin saatana kirkasta.
How
Perkele.
far did that port key take us?
Farther from London than the carriage travelled. We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
Sir, those ruins. Do you
The
think...
port key was meant to lead us there? I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that port key to George for a reason. And I believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we can
Yes, sir.
find a path, however faded it may be.
Let's see if we can find a path.
Mind your...
I wonder how fade can a path be? On noin. Niinku, mitä ne niinku filtteroi? Huomaa kuvia. Ja vähän hämmentää tuo ostan magiikkaa välillä. Minua ärsyttää, mä tiedän teistä, mutta minua ärsyttää suunnattomasti. Ihan hirveästi ärsyttää. Joo, jatketaan. No nyt välihäslä.
Where do you suppose your wife got the port key that brought us here?
A good question. Miriam spent years searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
Pääjytinä kuuluu nappi.
Ancient
Napit
magic?
korvissa.
Yes, a powerful magic wielded by a rare few that seems to have been lost to time.
Jos akku loppu, mistä mun isoista kuuluu.
Hogwarts Castle was built by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient
Nyt palataan
magic.
näillä
I don't know where she
puhelimen
came into
kuulokkeilla.
possession of the
Kyllä,
port key,
ollaan
but
tietokoneessa
I am
Bluetooth.
certain it
Totta
was
kai.
to do with that search.
Langataan,
Ah, there's the path down below.
langataan
This way.
ohjaan. Työskennellään. Kuulokkeet toimii.
But sir, why was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
Miriam wanted to
toimii
understand
kanssa.
why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could do. But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
Is that ice?
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to block this path. Let's see some of that wand work you were practicing. Focus on the center. Excellent!
Jee! Whee!
That was a bit rougher than I'd expected. Your wand work's improving with every cast.
Thank you, sir.
Joo.
Ah, up there.
Sinä päästä, minä en.
We're close now. It's just ahead.
Vanha paduet. Sitten Reparo.
Steady yourself. Reparo!
Vanha. Vanha. Tämmöisiä asioita, niin mä muistan. Sitten muuta niin
Almost there.
Why would someone have built this here?
I suspect they valued their privacy. That portkey led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
Se ei osaa sitä.
Professor, this statue...
This may have been his home.
Kyllä nyt sanoo edes loppuun. It may have been his home. Vielä ei osata. Rebellion. Padam, pam, pam, pam.
That enchanted crystallized stone again. But what could it be blocking? What's this? Professor Fig!
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
What room? I
Se on
don't
se
see
kunnon
anything.
niinku controversy, kun
There's that
miettii
glow
sitä, että
again,
mä
like the glow on
pelaan
the portkey
puppelissa. Sitten I'm gonna lie like Death Eater. I have Avokadokera. That's shit.
What in Merlin's name?
I'm gonna be...
Godric's heart.
What I'm gonna be...
Where are we?
I don't believe it.
Tosi semmonen niinku... ristiriitainen hahmo.
Hello?
Gringotts.
It can't be. Just a moment. Oh. Anything here? Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank. Vault number 12, I presume.
Precisely.
The key?
Your wife's portkey.
Oh, yes, of course. This way, then.
Stay close.
After you. Keep your hands inside the cart if you don't wish to lose them.
How many vaults are there in Gringotts?
Hundreds. In fact, you'll see quite a few on our way to vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now are the newest.
Are private entrances to the bank common at Gringotts?
They are most uncommon. Only one with great wealth or power, or both, could have arranged for such a
Jos
service.
tykkää huvipuistoista ja muuta, niin... Joo,
You want to
fine.
take a breath?
Ei oo mun juttu.
That waterfall washes away all enchantments. It's a security measure.
Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you?
Heard of it?
These are the lower vaults that we're passing now.
How deep are we going?
Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after Gringotts was founded over 4 centuries ago. It resides in the deepest part of the bank. Settle in. We've quite a distance to go.
See that.
Vault number.
Vault 12. Momentous day.
On your way.
Aha. Tiedä, huomasitteko te? Minä huomasin jo. Juhu. Osa tästä vasta tietää.
The armband that guard was wearing was glowing.
Like the glow you saw in the portkey container?
No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that?
We were just wondering about that goblin back there.
He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore.
Me and myself, näin. Huomattiin. Oli kanssa sama asia. Fiksuja poikia molemmat.
Here we are.
When was the last time this vault was
Melkein
accessed?
lähti.
A goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years. In that time, no one has visited Vault 12 until today.
Musta musiikki kuulostaa hieman samalta.
Vault 12.
Thank you for your help.
Sujahdusisuuksiin. In you must go.
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you
The
might...
instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door.
Wait!
Best of luck.
Professor, that was certainly unexpected.
Let me think. There must be something here. Revelio, perhaps.
Revelio?
Yes, a revealing charm.
Be an idiot.
No time like the present. Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your wand and focus.
Meow. Yay. Revelio.
Revelio. There, I saw something.
Move a bit closer and try again.
A door.
Well, that's a start. There's that symbol again. I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw on the portkey container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault. Lead the way. Lumos! This is no ordinary vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do. But to what end, I can't say. Stay close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
Just a stroll in the dark. La 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 la.
I see something up ahead.
What is it?
That glow again, but on the floor.
Lumos! What happened?
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue.
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor.
Revelio. I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait. When you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
Että voit syyttää sitä oppilasta, kun kaikki hommat ne reisille saa.
Lumos.
Well done.
Now the reflection is turning towards me. It does follow the light.
I'm not sure that's a good thing. Still not sure. I'm definitely not sure.
Protego!
Accio! Defendo! Levioso! Deposo! Deposo! Exposo! Levioso!
Mä olen tässä alussa, eikö sitä mitään muuta tekemään, kun spammaamaan vaan tota R2. On man.
Professor! Professor Fig! Professor, where are you? This isn't good. Where am I supposed to go? What's happening? The wisps of magic seem to be leading me somewhere. Lumos. Ah, that's where they're leading me. That glow again. Revelio. Lumos.
Here we go again.
Revelio. I suppose I'm on my own this time. To align these statues with their reflections.
Aivan.
It seems I have no
Mietin,
choice.
onpa
I'm
se
going to
löytyy.
have to fight my way out of here.
Helppoa kuin heinänteko. Tai se kyllä on helppoa. Heinänteko siis.
Lumos. Revelio.
Kyllä, olen ollut tekemässä heinää.
Lumos.
You got to eat.
There you are. How did you... What is this place?
I don't know. But I found this floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive for viewing memories. I wonder... Follow my lead.
Place your face. You do.
All is in place.
The portkey is well hidden.
Perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we've created...
May be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the witch or wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge. And the responsibility that accompanies it.
We've done all that we can.
Oh.
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never.
Mä kuulen kyllä siis ton
Miriam and perhaps George.
pelin. Te kuulette pelin, te kuulette minua. Mutta siis tässä nyt on se juttu, että
And you, it seems, are the key to
mä kuulen
understanding
myös
why.
tuon opikel. Myös
Someone's
tuon
coming.
tuolta karvaiset.
I don't know, but sir, you shouldn't be in here.
I was right.
You are
Ramrock.
you bastard.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's Vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
Sir, they have the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely. I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was
Niin
to grant
korkea ääni, se
access
kuuluu
only to one
läpi
with
tästä.
the key, and you didn't have them.
Dude.
I have no patience for traitors. Now, where were we?
I'm not giving you anything.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
Oh, hell to the no. Yeah.
I know a way out.
Professor! Come.
Are you all right?
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Where are we?
It can't be. It seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here. Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to.
Welcome to Portsmouth. Tää on niin hassua. Siis tosi monissa tämmösissä niinkun story-based peleissä tein tämä ja Assassin's Creedit. Se on hyvä, kun tulee toi varjo, käden varjo näkyy. Something's fettling on me. Niin. Tässä ja Assassin's Creedissä ja monissa muissa tämmösissä, niin tossa on toi prologue. Ja sit siinä tulee siis tuo peli nimi silleen niinku...
We haven't missed the sorting ceremony.
Peli!
I'm no expert, but
Like I don't know.
that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony?
Yeah. Microphone papaya.
Phineas, Nigellus, Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
The headmaster.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem
Enough.
has...
Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
The Great Hall looks good. So the Slytherins and the Gryffindors are in the middle.
Professor
No,
Weasley,
Ravenclaws?
we've one more to be sorted.
Welcome.
We shall.
You're just in time. Have a seat.
Well, don't mind if I do. Mutta tosiaan, kuten aiemmin oli puhetta, on tämän pelikertamme, tämän tallennuksen valinta oli
Come here with preferences and preconceptions, certain expectations.
I'm looking forward to exploring Hogwarts and the world beyond the castle and grounds.
Indeed. Much can be gleaned by having an adventurous spirit, but your professors have a great deal to teach you as well. Interesting. You've recently learned that you possess a rare ability. I detect a growing sense of ambition, an eagerness for power. Perhaps you belong in Slytherin. And your loyalty to a friend delayed your arrival here this evening.
Joo. Kyllä. Joo, tänne me mennään. Tää on mun valinta nyt.
Better be Hufflepuff!
Vitsi, aina minä saan tuon Slytherinin ensin. Aina ensimmäinen. Onko se vaan silleen, että tää peli on suunniteltu silleen, että nyt sinä et vittu sinne.
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled.
A dick move.
Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Dude is a dick.
Quite an entrance.
Huge
It's lovely
dick.
to meet you. I'm...
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir.
Mikset kun tiiää? Satiaisia varmaan. Ai saatana.
I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy
Hirppuja.
Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way.
Right this way.
It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. Might be a bit of work. I'm sure that's never stopped you before.
It has,
Tää
Professor.
alku on niinku, tää on pitkä.
Here we
Niin,
are
tässä
at the
pääsee niinku
entrance to
tekee
the
oikeastaan.
Hufflepuff common room.
This is the entrance.
Indeed. I will explain what to do, but I hesitate to do it myself as one errant knock leads to being doused in vinegar. most unpleasant. You must tap the barrel, 2 from the bottom, middle of the second row, in the rhythm of Helga Hufflepuff.
Eikö ollut? Tit, tit. Tit, 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 tit.
Well done.
Well
now
done.
go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
She's not as smart like as Molly Weasley. Joo. I am no wizard. I mean muggle.
Looks like everyone's gone.
Joo, kyllä. Olen
Better head to the
velho. Olen minä velho. Tässä siis mulla muutama modi on käytössä. Lähdin kokeilemaan. Näitä modeja saa nykypäivänä silleen niinku ihan itsessään ilmaiseksi tai silleen niinku luvan kanssa käyttää. Oli tullut jotain semmosia päivityksiä jossain vaiheessa. Minä nyt on niitä testaillut. Muutamia modeja. Ja Hymmie on huffeli. Puffelissa. Koska mulla on luihunen jo pelattu läpi joskus silloin, kun tää peli on julkaistu ja mä oon sen ostanut. Ja tuolla grupin kynnessä olen myöskin toisessa tallennuksessa. Minä en oo leijonamieli. Jotenkin se ei niinku oo minun tupaa. Ja ajattelin sitten kokeilla tätä puffelia tällä kertaa. Haloo Mango. Minä siis tilasin äsken sapuuskaa, mutta tuleeko vittu nyt? Mulla on hirveä nälkä siis. Ei haittaa, jos se tulee jo nyt. Ylipähkäpää rööpeitä. Ei, sori, siis ei, toi arpea homma, niin sekään ei oo oikein niinku mun juttu.
Oh, hello. She's awfully regal, isn't she?
Is that you?
I'll be back.
I don't know who she is. Likely one of the Hufflepuffs around here. Owls choose their own company anyway. Wait, you're the new 5th year. Quite the dramatic entrance you made. Can't imagine wanting to call attention to yourself, especially since everyone will be watching to see how much you already know.
Got me pizza.
I am a bit concerned. I have a lot of catching up to do.
Indeed. 4 years of schoolwork
En oo
is
kokeillut jo RPtä, mutta
being
siis
that
niinku
far behind. I'd
ei
feel
jotenkin.
so
Mulla riittää se, että niinku mä pääsen
Of course,
pelailemaan
presumably
tälleen
as
niinku
a
itekseni
hard-working
liikkiä
Hufflepuff,
kaikkea.
you'll prove yourself in no time.
Se,
I'm hardworking too, as you might
se ei
suspect.
niinku puhuttele minua.
Sometimes I think I should have been a Ravenclaw. I've rather a searing wit. At least people have always told me so. I'm Lenora, by the way. Lenora Everly. Well, mustn't keep you. You've such a lot to do.
Do you really think you should have been in Ravenclaw?
Well, my brothers were.
Vähän sama kuin se leijonamieli, ei oikein puhuttele.
I suppose you could say that wit runs in the
Tupana.
family. My aunt was a Gryffindor, though, and I've always had plenty in common with her. Determination, valor, daring.
Mä tiedän, ehkä mä oon
The
kuitenkin...
old sorting hat was spoiled for
Mä oon sen
choice
verran
with me.
introvertti lopun perin. Et niinku tämmönen... Tykkään pelata aika lailla itekseen singleplayereita jos muuta. Joskus on kiva pelata kavereitten kanssa. Niinku pääasiassa mä oon ehkä tämmönen single-sälli. Singleplayeri lopun perin. I don't know. Maybe.
It was nice meeting you, Lenora.
Of course. Adieu.
Adieu. Tännepäin. Sanotaanko ne joku... Sitten mitä? Lamulin, se on toinen AP.
Hope they can catch him. Big castle for a student to get lost in, let alone a cat. I'm sure you'll find your way
Oli
around.
ehkä pikkasen
I mean, it can be a bit
rasvainen
overwhelming
pizza.
at first.
Niin nyt täytyy syödä hyvin tarkkaan tuossa niinku pahvin päälle.
Welcome to Hufflepuff, by the way. Really glad to have you in our house. I'm Arthur.
Thank you. Nice to meet you. Was that your cat?
No, one of the first years, I think. Don't have any pets of my own, unfortunately. My mother doesn't think too highly of them, especially magical ones.
I'm sorry to hear that. I think magical beasts are rather incredible.
Best thing about coming
Kyllä,
to
minä yritän syödä kaukana myös mikistä, niin ei mässyä niin pahasti.
I thought they were
Ei
only
kuulu teille
pictures in
sinne.
books before. Well, Dad did bring home a puffskein once. Mum was furious. Anyway, I better go make sure the first years caught that cat. Don't want them to be late on their first day.
Pakko hakea papereita. No niin, kyllä. Juuri näin.
Have you ever had a pet, Arthur?
No. My mother's a muggle, and as soon as the puffskein that my dad brought home stuck its tongue up her nose, it went right back to the shop.
Sori. Perkele.
Nice meeting you, Arthur, and good luck finding
Mikrofoni, se on
Thank you.
vähän tossa.
Try not to get lost in the castle
Pikkasen
yourself.
tyylistä. Eteenpäin. Mä niin paljon sussia. Okei, nyt minä en kuulu enää. Tää huutaa.
Oh, Uncle, this doesn't sound like
Tulee semmonen fiilis ainakin, kun tarvii huutaa.
Oh, hello there.
Olisiko se tossa päin? Tosta
You're the
se
new
kuuluu.
Hufflepuff, yes? I'm Adelaide. Pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Is everything all right?
Oh, yes. I'm just a bit distracted. Letter from my uncle.
Mutta siis joo,
So tell me,
tämmöisestä
I've been hearing all sorts
mässytysäänistä
of rumours.
jokukin varmaan niinku
Were
oikeesti
you really
maksaisi
nearly
rahaa.
gobbled up by a dragon?
Siinäpä olisi kyllä meikäläisellä ammatti. Mä tykkään syödä. Ruokaa hyvää. Niin syömällä tekisi rahaa. Se voisi olla ihan... No niin. Jos mä saan jotain alkupääomaa vähän se. Toki jos ottaisi niinku päivätyöstä lopputiliin, niin sitten olisi varaa niinku tehdä semmonen kunnon mässykeisari-meininki ja sitten niinku only fans. Here we go.
That one is true. Not the typical start to a new school.
That's dreadful. Well, I'm glad you made it here alive. Well, anyway, I imagine you have lots to do. I hope you have a wonderful first day.
Niin. tuskin kukaan muu on niinku samalla nimellä VK ainakaan. No vitusta vaan Ian. En ole vain tuulettimessa.
Are you sure everything is all right with your uncle?
Oh, yes. He travels for work, always busy. I'm sure he just wrote it in a rush. Nothing to worry about.
Thank you, Adelaide. Be seeing you.
Of course. And good luck.
Is the new Hufflepuff out of bed yet? Professor Weasley is waiting for them outside the common room.
Nyt vois tulla niinku niitä videoita silleen tai jotain muuta vastaavaa. Pääse syömään
I
rauhassa.
trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
What is it?
En mä tiedä kuuluuko se sinne teille asti, mutta no, pohjaan suljestossa pöydän. Joo. Kiva, kun kävit moikkaamassa. Mukavia pelejä. Joo.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
Follow. I wanna eat.
This way.
Joo. Liiku.
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself
Miksi ei
about
tätäkään voitu niinku automatisoida?
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be a
Ihan hyvin ois voitu.
Do keep up.
Tehdään taas pelivideo.
Simply cast Revelio on it.
Jee. Köstejä on. Jee. Jee, joo.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that.
House
Inside
a
and
recipe
outside of the castle.
book. Kotitontuuteen jotain.
Good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Ööpmäsotus 2. Jei! Pitikö sinne edes mennä? No. Vaan piti löytää.
Here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall.
Oh.
Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become aurors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
My God. No, se oli semmoinen nopea ja helppo hetken helpotus.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
She caught me off guard. I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Oh. Okay.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds
Tin on
like
GPS.
quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Joo. Hirveesti on lukossa kaikkea. Nyt ovia. Tehdään nyt tästä ensimmäisestä tämmönen. Ai saatana. No, vielä ei repairata yhtään mitään. Tätä mä tarvitsen.
There's something in there. I just know it.
No, nää oli näitä perusjuttuja. No siis nää taulut. Nämä tämmöset. Silloin ensimmäisellä kerralla kun mä tätä pelasin, näitä mä en niinku tajunnut. Mikä vittu näitten funktio on? Mä niinku, jos mä en niinku jaksanut niinku miettiä enkä enempää enkä niin ruveta tutkia etsiä, mutta ilmeisesti niinku tähän jotenkin näihin liittyy. Roll. We go roll and a roll and a roll and a roll. Roll. Upon. Potions. Huh? Okei, mulla on auto. Katsotaan. Bugisesta. Näille piti tehdä jotakin. Muistikuva mulla on. Bombada ei ehkä. Incendio. Sille. Okei. Hei nyt. Mä saatoin muistaa mitä näille piti tehdä. Ottaa. Kyllä. Juuri näin. No täällä on tää repero. Olihan täällä yksi tämmönen. Missä on? täällä. Ei toimi vielä. Pitää olla muuten varmaan se Le Mission käynnissä tossa. Vivern. Wyvern. Vivern. Ranskalaisittain Vivern. Vivern.
Aloha, Mora.
Yes. Yeah, I'm in. Nopeasti tehty se julkainen muiden systeemistä. Pakko kirää siinä vuoro. Missä on? Tuolla. Missä kohtaa viisari värähtää? Ruskeat hansikkaat. Hirveästi on joka puolella aina kaikki. Ja just. Siellä on haamuäijä. History of... Mä löysin sen historian luokin. Ups. Ja rebellious secrets. Saatan ehkä hieman eksyä tässä matkallain. Lalalala. Se on. Olen tässä närmääliä.
Aloha, Mora.
Aloha, Mjör. Aloha, Mjölnir. Ding 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 ding. Nah.
Revelio.
Boggartti. Tunnistaa tämän. Kaapin siitä. Kaapin niistä leffoista. Le Boggartti.
Awful when they ask you a question though, isn't it?
Tää vähän iisimpää. Niin ne explorata mökkiä kattaa. Aloha Mooralla vetää vaan lukkoja auki. Tattala, lattala. Estä minua tämä juttu. Just a cup of tea. Ja niin joo, nää oli näitä hauskoja lentäviä avaimia on jossakin.
Revelio.
Reveal. Joo, ehkä me mennään nyt sinne ekalle tunnille. Nyt voidaan taas jatkaa. Search the place. Sebastian's follow. Hey, follow.
Professor Hecat! Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge.
No.
To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember.
Levioso.
Levioso. A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Starting with something small. Boing, 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 boing. No, kun silleen hauska pitää opetella, vaikka on jo auki.
Levioso.
Na, 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 na,
Now,
na.
let's try something a little larger.
Totta kai se on minä.
Let us begin with a basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, now, done. Very good, but the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Should be easy.
This can't be the first. Let's just say I'm a quick
Not
Whoopsie.
bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Hufflepuff.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right, that That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I'm not much for dueling. I prefer to keep things friendly.
You drilled Sebastian. He's strong competition. Well done.
Anything? A locked door.
Hello, Hamura.
Will not belong. Hän ammatiltaan rosvo on, hän aina ryöstelee. Oh, fireball. Damn boy. Well, that's on fire.
Hello, Hamura.
Fire tonic. Oh! Try again. Vittu, ei koskaan käynyt noin.
All right. That's enough spectacle for one day.
Just a bit too nosy, are we?
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that
Just a
duel
bit-
was quite something. Everyone will be
bit
talking
too
about it.
nosy.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice. It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling
You
club
don't
or
know.
sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
I use
Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon.
the
Perhaps
spell
somewhere
in the duel.
unsanctioned. We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual
Is
skill.
it allowed?
Look
Can
for
I?
Deacon Brattleby near the clock tower entrance.
We'll see.
If you're interested.
We will see.
Till next time.
I wonder, wonder. Yes. No niin.
Hello, Hamura.
Kokonaan uudestaan päästä nyt. Jekku avaamaan loota. Hei. Hei.
Revelio.
Mä niitä nää. Nyt seuraavainen valittaa. Yes. Distract. Is that? Where do we go now? Where do we go now? puolet linnasta auki ennen kuin...
Always thought Leviosa was for first years. Not anymore. You drilled Sebastian. He's strong competition. Well done.
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
Sure. Formidable opponent. No doubt. Formidable. That's correct, good. Yes, it is. Se hyvin herkästi mulle itse asiassa käytämään, että mulla vaihtuu kieli. Ihan vaan niinku, jos mä pelaan itse usein englanninkielistä peliä. Niin jossain vaiheessa minulla vaihtuu itsellä puhekieli kautta sitten niinku jopa se kieli, millä minä ajattelen asioita. Minä ajattelen asioita englanniksi päässäni. En tiedä, tapahtuuko tämmöistä muille. Varmaan jos oot niinku kaksikielinen, niin ainakin se mulla hypätä ihan varmasti. Se ajattelukieli vaihtelee. Nyt pitää mennä piiloon. Mäkin on taas tämmösiä juttuja, että ei mitään käryä olisi, jos ei olisi pelannut sitä kertaa. Aloha Mora. En mä muista mitä tuolle pitää. What did we have here? Evian beige. Pig's room. Ah, pig. Quidditch gloves. Doing some Quidditch. We need to go higher. We need to go upstairs.
Revelio.
Revelio.
We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Are you ready again? Are you ready again? Oh. Wee. Revelio. Reveleistä kiinni. sanotaan Revelio.
I shall cheer for the boy who says you're telling
I'm not telling lies, Peeves. It was Albert Boone.
Hello, Homura.
No, it wasn't. It was that.
Pidä Reveleistä kiinni, mä paljastan susta kaiken. Revelio.
You'll get us all detention. And you're both wrong.
Revelio.
Professor.
Hello, Homura.
Ei minä jaksa. Hei. Pieni hyvä lähtö. Kello 4:30. Orange. Oli vaan 4, mutta ei niinku yhtään kerrota mitä tapahtuu. Miau. Yes. Challenge. Play. Legendary. Tämä on hyvä. Action. Joo. Täällä on niinku 17 kautta siis 7. What? Additional content. That's fanatic. School road. Cool. Inventory. Madam Gagaguga. Shrine. Sparkle. Damn. Ei yhtään niinku creepy. Tuo on niin semmonen karvaputteri-efekti, että froggy eye. Tää näyttää niin. Extra, froggy eye. Skitään kaikki mahdollista. Jännä blue. Missä? Ei. Collectionissa oli täällä, mutta sitten ei taas niin näe tulla Gearissä missä. Ei kun Dione näkyy niinku täällä. Totta. Ulkoisissa. Sitten lasa ja ollenkaan taas voi laittaa tommoset tai... Tää on vähän niinku mulla siitä, kun ne vaihtaa silleen niinku väriäkin. I did my waiting. 12 years of it. Hidas, Gavan. Euroopan munasillaan, kohta kaikki on munasillaan, kohta kaikki on munasillaan, budubudubum. No siellä on ryöpätään. Miten ois voi? Switcheroo. vankilakundi vain. Mikä? Ennen hyvä velhon, nyt vaan häkkilintu. Olen vain hetki. Ei tuota avia minä en saa auki, kun minä olen liian uuno. Uuno. Joo, huomenna soittaa. Joo.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student.
Minua apuvelho tukahti.
Shall we begin? Welcome to year 5 of charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that you will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right? Now, everyone, please open your
Meillä
textbooks
on pieni käärä, mikä pitää semmoista univikiä. Meillä on jahtipää.
Can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charts? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now.
What a dick move.
My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing oblivion on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm?
Äkkiu. Oon käyttänyt sitä. Äkkiä jo.
It seems that we are in dire need of review.
Tällehän se kuulostaa.
Äkkiä jo.
Äkkiä jo.
Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Accio. Where is my Accio? Kennedy. Fucking it is. Jackio, where is my Jackio?
You are a swift learner.
Swift
I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here.
Do this thing right, and I will give you my credit.
As you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
Ei kaikkea ääneen. Calcutta, I am a taxi driver in Calcutta.
Fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right?
Hyvä tuo meikäläisen hahmota. Ei erotu millään tavalla joukosta.
So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
Muiden oppilaiden joukosta.
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and release the charm at the last. Very good. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them towards you. Splendid! Stay focused. That's it.
Tää on niinku ehkä yksi hankalimpia juttuja, mitä mä muistan tässä.
Very good. Points to Hufflepuff. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up.
Come on up.
You'll be the blues just
Mulla
as before,
on
and Miss
siniset
Onai,
mulla.
you are playing red. Clear?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Miss Onai. Onana. Jos olisi niinku, jos tää nyt onnistuu, pieni tähän tuohon kuulaan tuolta. Pauhilassa tänne näin. Okei, idea on nyt, että nyt mä nappaan sit seuraavaksi ton keskimmäisen kiulan tuolta. Ja vedän sen taas tänne näin. Ei! Ok. Tarkoitus oli siis se, että mä saan tiputettua ton hänen punaisen kuulansa alasta. Ei saatana. Ei vittu. Tää on kylvästä. Mitä mä niinku vaan osaan. Ei oo mun laji.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
Mitä nyt?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Watch this.
What's the...
There we go.
Siellä! Persi! Saako vetää avokadokermat itselleen? Nyt oli oikeesti ihan niinku... isku. Tää menee kyllä ihan... vittua tämä. Paskaa. Mutta siis nää on ihan paskoja nämä.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
Se lentäminen, joka on aivan kylvästä niinku alkuun. Aivan kamalaa paskaa. Joo, mä ymmärrän, että sillä saadaan niinku pelin sisältöä, että niinku sun pitää harjoitella ja muuta. Mutta vittu.
Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
Is Wagadu a castle, like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all.
Not bad at
And then
all.
it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived
The
here.
wands are bigger.
Hardly anyone at
What?
Wagadu uses one.
You can cast spells without a wand.
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one has what I want. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using wands. It seems very dramatic.
Vaikka mä omasta mielestä nukun ihan hyvin ja tarpeeksi pitkään.
It's nice to learn about
Näin.
another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts.
Joo.
I think
Mä
Professor
silläkin
Vernon
toinen.
wants to
Joku
talk to
nukkunut
you.
tarpeeksi
Better
pitkään.
not keep him
Onko
waiting.
nukkunut hyvin?
Until next time.
Niin, tule.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans, if you're so inclined.
No, et kyllä vaan.
You'd be using it on clothing, to be precise, Sebastian.
After my brother learned the summoning charm, it was constant Accio this, Accio that, cutlery flying everywhere. Quite
La 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 la.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented
Puoli
witch.
tuntiahan tässä on vielä niinku lähetys jäljellä, että me kerätään pelaamaan tätä vielä hetki. Päästään ehkä jollain tasolla alkuun.
It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted.
Tätä voisi periaatteessa kyllä jatkaa sitten. Jatkossa tulevissakin lähetyksissä tässä nyt olisi sitten. Joo, tiedetään vuoden vai 2 vuotta vanha peli, mutta olisi niinku kontenttia sitten. Ja koska tää nyt on tässä Tiiden kanssa aloitettu tää ennus, niin pelaais vaan sitten tätä aina eteenpäin. Toki voidaan välillä mennä sinne perinteiseen bukkiin, mutta
I've been eager to meet you.
tässä lähiaikana niin en tiedä.
Whispering about. Hope your first
Vähän
day's
ehkä
gone
tuli semmonen
well.
höylä
Certainly
yli
seem to hold your own in
annostus
charms.
tässä alkuvuoden aikana. Sitä tuli valattua niin tää niinku ihan
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities.
Niin, nyt semmoista niinku pientä breikkiä.
He tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
Ei vaan niinku eilen. Mites niin onks täällä vielä posteja? Talensitkin on vielä kiinni. Mua nyt häiritsee. Mikä täällä kelikattaa? Mikä? Tänne ei vielä pääse. Ei oo lukossa. Nuokin on vielä lukossa. Prokkailee. Meet Professor Weasley. Oh, but of course, madam. But of course. Zing. Strakkäkästä. Ei. Noniin. Strakk. Gepsi päälle ja menossa. Olen tässä viime aikoina itse asiassa pelannut myös. Haluan nyt jälleen tänne koska näitä single playereita harrastan, niin Ajamaan formula. Formula. Niin. Sieltä ehkä vähän jäännössä.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Minä vielä näytä tuolta. Ehkä tulee vai.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near, what was it you said? Some ruins? I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't
Hyvin vahvasti maistuu semmonen niinku kahvijämää tuolla. I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you have told me, isn't there?
Have you and Professor Fig not discussed my training?
He continues to be reticent about the details, mentioning only a few spells. Revelio, was it?
And Lumos?
That's correct, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned.
No, this time I shall break the rules and I will use.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
Only on there.
Can you tell me more about the potions shop, Professor?
J. Pickens Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes.
Little bit of French.
Professor Sharp asked that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects.
Tänään voitaisiin jaksaa vielä kun mennä kauppaan lyhyeksi. Okei, sillä ei välttämättä ihmisiä hirveästi, mikä on silleen positiivinen. Mutta
There's an Ollivanders in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand maker. I would trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
Kyllä, olen myös miettinyt, että mulla on se suoja tähän eteen, milloin kaikki P ja S olisivat.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Pehmoisentia. Varsinkin silloin, kun niitä oikein suhuttaa niin kuin mulla vittumainen tapa. I know.
I've noticed you spending time with them.
Let's go with Seb.
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it. Mr. Sallow is a capable young wizard, and he knows the area. He'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors.
If I have a chance,
the sooner you complete your work, the sooner you
there will be AVOKADOKERMA on that sucker. If the game let me do that, I will do that. Try to do that. If the game lets me. Yes.
Ah, there you are.
I've done what you want.
Teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do. And
Indeed
an
I do.
exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the...
It seems as if that might come in handy.
I have arranged some for...
Why must I first?
No lesser. Such...
I'll start. Professor, why must I complete these tasks?
They are meant. Good luck, and I...
Broken statue. Ah.
This is... Got it.
Because it said that from defense. Dark arts. Ja. Se oli dark arts. Vastaan mä tulin sitä ekalla. Mä kävin siellä. Astronomy. No, yeah. The tower. Vastahan mä täällä oli, ja eikö mä vittu ottanut se jo kiinni.
Revelio.
Vielä jossain täällä ylempänä. Lenttelemässä. Do you remember?
Revelio.
Hello there, lucky.
Hello, Hamura.
I'm gonna unlock this so hard you don't know. Oh my. Diamond debonair. Fancy ass motherfucker.
Revelio.
Hello, Hamura.
Hello, Sirius. You there? Bombada, maximum. Hey, bombada. Täällähän tää oli.
Revelio.
Dark Tower Cell. Vielä ei osaa lentää. Ei oo ollut lentokeli vielä. No niin. Heikolla on tosta labandeeria, että ei oo lähtenyt vielä ihan hirveen lentoon tämä homma. kyllä varmaan lähde. Ei näillä jutuilla. Jumala. Tak. Hello. Hiya. Outside.
Revelio.
Do you remember? Just low.
Don't get.
Mannequin. Good. Ow, kill it. Do it. Tää on vittu missään kööverössä kun tää on. Purtaiko se perkele? Usuitusta on vittu. Radikalois selvemmin pölötti päähän.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around base. Let us give the old... Remember to be
Wonderful.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic. That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that balance It symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps the jilted lover thought it too
Revelio.
lashed out.
Mistä pirkko koko? Ei kokkoon vaan koko. Hyvä. Hyvin epäystävällistä tässä.
Alohomora.
Tässä osassa maailmaa, fantasiamaailmassa, on hyvin epäystävällistä laittaa ihmisiä kokkoon. Sitähän on toki harjoitettu vuosia sitten. Syytetty ihmisiä tästä kyseisestä asiasta, eli noituudesta. Hansin. Tämä peruspein. Ja sitten on pistetty niin sanotusti nimenomaan pilkkokokkoon. Mrs. Weasley. Tuukasi. I wonder, it's not normal, is it?
Alohomora.
Pyöritellään, aina samoin. Och gear slots are full. Siis joku viisashan kävisi myymässä nämä sinne Hogsmeadeen. Minua ei nyt niin hirveästi välttämättä kiinnosta. On toki kohta voi myydä, kun sinne menee, mutta mä erikseen lähden. Vävi. Mä haluan näyttää edelleen. Wooden, gold, wooden gold. Mä katsotaan ne. Mä en tiedä kuuluuko mun nokin heiltä nyt sitten vai ei. Mä toivon, että ei, ne voi ottaa vähän korvia ja rasittaakin joitakin ihmisiä, koska heiltä nyt on, ja sitten välillä tulee vähän ehkä turhan lujaa. Kyllä varmaan mitään ihmeellistä löytyy. Kaikki toissa. Sopii. Siellä on.
Revelio.
Eli...
Aloha Mora.
Jeez. You.
Potions is dull and Revelio. Nothing's as clever as playing with fire.
Excellent Jeeves. Lots and lots of paintings here. Mä en kyllä muista yhtään, minkä takia tää vaikka luku.
Aloha Mora.
Se hauskaahan tulee olemaan niinku se, että niinku vaikuttaako tää mun paikkojen ja ovien ja kaikkien muiden availu niinku tähän peliin oikeastaan mitenkään. Vai meneekö vaan niinku automaattisesti takaisin lukkoon, jos mun pitää avata ne kaikki vitu uudestaan pelin edessä? You know.
Well, fancy meeting you here.
Hello, Sebastian.
Ah, my new charge.
Mitä tää höpöttelyt
I'm told you're in dire need of supplies, and I'm to accompany you to Hogsmeade for them. Is this your first foray into the village?
It is. I haven't left the castle since I arrived.
Well, I shall endeavour to be the very best of guides then. Hogsmeade's a charming little place. Self-contained
pääsellä
too.
tuota niin tältä
We should be able to find you
päivää
everything
ja
that you
näemme
need.
sitten taas perjantaina seuraavan kerran. Kun tulen jälleen teidän eetteriin. Niin. Sitten seuraavan kerran silloin. Na. Yippee-ki-yay.
I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to join you today.
As am I.
Ihan vittuilakseen siis.
Of course. You're the only one who's ever best.
Sorry. Tähän muuten.
The way I see it, I'd be wise to keep an eye on you.
Show me.
Speaking of Weasley, she seems to have taken
Let
quite
me
a shine
shoot
to you.
something.
Has she? That's nice to hear.
I'm still surprised that a professor would entrust me with anything, given my detention record.
Spend a lot of time in detention, do you?
Just enough to keep me well-rounded.
Ole.
Speaking of detention, this trip to Hogsmeade might have saved me from one.
Glad I could be of service.
Madam Scribner, the librarian, was on the hunt for me, as is often the case. Professor Weasley came to retrieve me, and I was able to convince old Scribner that I had somewhere to be.
Rokuuri. Ranrock.
How did you manage to get
Tulee jostakin.
Well,
Let me
I
do.
suspect it's a matter of differing opinions. She thinks I shouldn't be allowed in the restricted section, and I, on the other hand, am inclined to disagree. Oh, just one moment. This is an excellent spot to gather lacewing flies.
Revelio.
They're pretty to look at. If you stew them long enough, they make a powerful potion ingredient.
Rätän pois. Tarvitaankin johonkin potioniin. Just sanonut, että niin, tehdään ne.
Look.
What's going on?
See for yourself. Quite a sight, isn't it? You certainly don't see that every day.
Hippogriffs.
Do you think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
No.
Absolutely.
To the left is the Forbidden Forest. Out of bounds to all students.
Oh, hence the name.
Precisely. They think it's too dangerous. I think they need to have more confidence in our defensive abilities. Ah, you can see Hogsmeade just past those ruins up ahead.
Yeah.
Have you had much of a chance to explore the castle?
It's positively enormous.
It is that. I've been there 5 years and barely scratched the surface. Loads to see, places to discover.
Oh? Any you'd like to share with the class?
Perhaps one day. I can't go around telling you all my secrets now, can I? You still haven't told me how you became so good at dueling.
Eikä kestä
I always
kauaa
thought Thestrals
juosta.
pulling a carriage a bit grim. Though I suppose most people don't actually see them at all.
But you can see them.
Unfortunately. But you've seen quite a bit yourself firsthand too. Most notably that dragon attack. Hopefully the rest of your year isn't as eventful.
Some kind of beast here. Leafless? Oh, there's another puffs. Little puffs. Pufflings.
Mr. Moon!
Puffy things.
He's the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new 5th year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Mr. Sallow. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, look right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did, Mr. Moon?
Demi guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
Piti etsiä ne klip kaikki.
A Tenny, guys. I don't know what he's putting in his pumpkin juice, but he's obviously had too much of it. I've never seen this moon in such a state.
He's drunk as a hell.
Mr. Moon is quite the character. My sister Anne thinks he's lovely, but I'd say he could improve a bit as a caretaker.
Oh, is your sister in Slytherin too?
She is, or rather, she was. She's not well at the moment, but she'll be better soon and back at Hogwarts.
Yeah, well, no. Holmes.
Honestly, if one could bottle the magic of this place. I don't know if it's the shops or the people, but there's just something about Hogsmeade. We all flock to it like moths to a flame. So how would you like to do this? Weasley told me you had a list of things to get, a wand and some other bits.
Yes. Dittany seeds, some spellcrafts, and some potion recipes.
Perfect. Can't wait to see what you do with the new wand. And a short list gives you plenty of time to poke around the village. I just have to pop into a shop to find something for my sister. Let's meet up in the town circle when you're finished. Remember, have fun. It's Hogsmeade.
Ollivander. No. There's Ollivanders. 3 places I need to go, but... What do we have here? Is it open?
Hello, Hamora.
Then or robbery?
Revelio.
Where's a card? Give it rest. The card. Omassa.
Expelliarmus can disarm a dark wizard, no doubt.
I told you not to go down that path. Miss Peck from Rudolph.
Joo, Bajane tietysti.
Lost a deeracle around here. I know we're not supposed to go down there. I just thought...
You could have got us in a lot of trouble.
I'm very sorry, Father. Only she said...
Revelio.
Hello, Hamora.
Revelio.
Don't know anymore. Come on, feel the love.
Revelio.
Girls, rapping boys. Yeah.
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
Revelio.
Noin ja sitten tunkiero.
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lawang. Not that she deigns to come here. Though I don't believe I've seen your face here before either.
It's my first time in Hogsmeade, actually.
Is it really?
En tiedä mistä johtuu vaan.
At your service. And this is J. Pippin's Potions. Potions for all ailments. You'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandfather always made me say it in full. How may I help you today?
Professor Weasley sent me to collect some recipes.
Kaupasta hyviä äkkiä.
You're the student she sent the owl about. I set your things aside immediately. I suspect that if you're anything like I was at your age, you'd want your potion supplies. Is it not the most fascinating art, potion making? Rivals anything you can do with a wand, I've always said.
Are potions really that versatile?
They may not be as showy as spellwork, but make no mistake, they are just as powerful. They can heal, destroy, protect. You'll discover all of this soon enough. As it's your first time in, I should mention that it's not just potion recipes I sell. I also offer ready-made drafts for all manner of uses, and I unveil new ones from time to time. Pop in when you can so you don't miss out on anything.
Ihan kohta ulos.
But for now,
Isi lopettaa
let's get
ihan
you those recipes, shall we?
Isi lopettaa ihan kohta. Ketä?
Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory, or come back another time
Mä
if
haluun
you're in
myydä
a rush today.
shittiä. No tämmöstä hirveitä paskaa mitä mä en käytä. Show me the money! The extraordinary. Kiitos. Fokus. Maksa fokus. I don't need anything else. Thank you, sir. Ollivanders. Se on se Seeds-paikka, niin tuolla olisi lopulla aika. Läkio. Alright, mutta joo. Tosiaan, kuulkaa. Ystävät, toverit. Olemme tulleet siihen pisteeseen, että tänään tallennamme pelin. Näin, save complete. Joten lopetetaan tältä iltaa, tältä päivää. Tämä homma tähän. Mennään tähän. Wow. Just like magic. Ennen. Kiitoksia tästä päivästä, illasta. Ja sedän sekoilut jatkuu perjantaina. Todennäköisesti samaisen pelin ja samaisen tallenteen jatko. Näin. Ja tulkaa taas linjoille. Kuuntelee, katselee ja höpöttelee. Kiitoksia. Hepati. Hey.